Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on Grizz TV. My name is Neal Ruhl. We're here with a triumphant cross-country coach, both on the men's and women's side, Paul Rice. And coach, as we recap the season that was, you got some hardware over there over your left shoulder on the men's and women's side. You've had a chance now to reflect. You won the championship. The holiday break is come and gone. And is there anything you feel differently about now than maybe you did at the moment? Now that you've had a chance to look back on it all.
Well, when you win a championship in any sport, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it. And, as you really reflect back on it with our sport, with the sport of cross country, training for cross country is not the most glamorous thing. You run miles and miles and miles, and a lot of these kids do a lot of work on their own in the summer. And in the moment of winning that championship, you're celebrating what you did that day and what got you there during the season. But sometimes you don't look back as far as when it all started, when that journey began. And for a lot of these athletes, as I look back at that championship, what really got me excited, and I think some of the athletes excited, was our success on the track last year. So, and then the work they put in the summer and then leading into the fall, there's a long road in the process of winning the championship in the sport of cross country. So I think we look back and we realize how much work was put in, and it instills even more pride in what you accomplished that day. It's a different sport. It's a unique situation. There's no tournament involved. There's no regular season championship. It's one day. You have 20 to 25 minutes to prove yourself as the league champion that day, and it's all got to go right. Even all that training through the months and weeks leading into it, it all has to go right in that 20 to 25 minute window. And I think I look back and I know this team did a great job of really preparing themselves and trusting in the process and believing in what we do. And that's what won it for us.
How do you guys coach for that? You talked about it, miles and months and uphill, downhill, and summer heat and everything like that, all the miles that go into it. Come down to 25 minutes, right. All of it, all the work you've done, come down to 25 minutes that day. Yep. That day. How do you guys coach that?
Well, the biggest thing I work on, and it showed at work this year, and I've always believed in it, is the process of using your training to develop your racing. And I always tell athletes, if you don't do it in practice, it's not going to magically happen the day of a race. So we have to build a lot of confidence throughout the season, a lot of mental strength. That's a big part of our sport. I mean, when I was in high school, the coach I had in high school, his big thing was always, running is 90% mental and 10% physical. And back then we're like, whatever. But I do firmly believe that with our sport is that you've got to put the mental side of things first. And so we do a lot of work trying to make sure that workouts are designed to get them mentally strong and reminding them, this was a great day. Remember this. Draw on this next time you're struggling in a race or you're having a hard day. Remember what you did today because you accomplished something great in practice today. So that's really my big thing is making sure that everything translates from practice, workouts into race environment, and they know they can get through anything.
Well, Coach, I know that everybody affiliated with Oakland Golden Grizzlies Athletics is very proud of what you guys have done. One more time, congratulations, and we appreciate the time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.